All right. I was very fortunate this past weekend to get to go see All We Imagine as Light. They were having a special screening when I was out in Los Angeles for the Academy because it is vying for Best Picture, Best Director, and Best Screenplay. And so I was super honored just to be there, and along with a lot of other film critics and Academy people that will be voting. And after the movie was let out and we were all standing around talking at the reception, the same thing kept popping up, which was beautiful, breathtaking cinematography. And that across the board was a conversation that was had. It really is so beautiful, from angles to framing to lighting. It is just some beautiful work. Like, they committed to this. They knew what they wanted. They had a vision of what this film was supposed to represent and be, especially since it takes place in Mumbai, India. It is a foreign film. So the way that they were able to show you this Mumbai that many of us may not know exists, we see pictures and we see things about Mumbai, but this really gives you a different look into Mumbai that's just absolutely gritty gorgeous. Can I coin that term now? But the story follows several women, and they all live in Mumbai. And the first woman has not seen her husband in years, and she receives an unexpected package from him. So there's one story. The second story is her roommate, Anu. She is in love with a Muslim boy, and she has to sneak around to be with him. There's a third woman who her husband has passed away, and so she doesn't have the correct papers and documents to stay in Mumbai anymore. So she has to go back to her old village, which is this really small beach town, this small village. And so these women sort of come together, and they all have their own stories, but they are friends, so that's sort of where the stories meet. The ending was confusing for a lot of people. We came out of the film and everybody had a different idea about what that ending was. I'm not going to give it to you, but there was some confusion around that. Now, so you don't really get a package that's been tightly bowed and delivered to you. You have to kind of maybe either, and I don't know if it was intentional or not. Like, I don't know if there's something that was missing, that there was something that was edited out that made it a little bit confusing for people. I'm not sure. But the acting was good. There were moments that I really super connected with the characters. The story, it was a good stories, but I really feel, and this term was used in conversations, it seemed like vignettes of stories that then somehow were supposed to come together, but they sort of do. Two of them do at the end in a way, I think. The story seems a little disjointed to me, but it's a great film. I'm going to give it 4 out of 5 stars because I think it was a slow, beautiful film, and the cinematography kind of puts you right in there. I mean, when I mean the cinematography is just outstanding, I'm like speechless over it. That's how grand it is. So I'm going to give it 4 out of 5 stars. It's definitely worth that. And go check. I don't know if you can check it out yet, but when it is out, make sure you give it a watch. Save this video. All We Imagine as Light. It's a film by Paya Kapadia, and I just can't wait to see more of what they do, because this is really a beautiful film.